Hello, what we have here today, this evening, we have some chicken and what we have here, can you go back please? What we have here is some chicken, and it's been baked. It was marinated overnight in lemon and garlic. I'm not doing a video. It was marinated in a herb and garlic. It's an original marinade as such, and what I don't mind about the black stuff and everything else, that is from the heat. And so what we're gonna have here is the kids are gonna have some chicken just on its own, nothing else, just with maybe ketchup, with something like don't worry about the kids, let's talk about ourselves. So with the chicken, it's a simple marinade, and then we're gonna put it in the we're going to we baked it for almost 45 minutes or something like that. Why are you doing that, Kayla? Why, honestly? You know, the kids, it's a lot of work. Holina, hi, darling, how are you doing, sweetheart? And then this is what I'm having. That is the lettuce. It doesn't look as fresh. It does not look as fresh, but it's because it says oxidized and everything else. But it's so with this lettuce, I'm gonna cut up in small pieces, Helena, sweetheart. And then I'm gonna add some mushrooms. I'm gonna add some no bacon today. I'm gonna add some mayo or ranch or salad dressings. Then I'm gonna have to add some avocado. I'm gonna have both of the avocados and the chicken. One piece of chicken like this. One piece of chicken. I wish I had my glasses here, Helena. I can't see your comments very well. So I'm gonna have just one piece of chicken like this. I'm a woman. I shouldn't be eating too much. So one piece of chicken like this. It all depends anyway. It depends, but an average woman should be eating like 2 pieces or 3 pieces. 2 pieces is good. And men, 4 pieces or whatever. You know what I mean? Men need more food and everything else, but as ladies, just this one piece, cutting it up into small pieces, and then I added my lettuce. Then if there is you have some leafy greens, you add some leafy greens like kale, like spinach, like any other leafy greens. I don't have any of them on top of my head. And then you can always then the next couple 3 days or 4 days, and that's the secret, just bake most of your meals under 350 degrees, you know. So with the marinade, it has garlic, it has lemon, it has some herbs, but it was already made, so all I had to do was just put it into a bag. Oh, can you find me my glasses? They must be right there. Look right there, because I need to look at Helena's comments. Doesn't make sense if I don't get Helena's comments. Yeah, so then my juice is also done. My juice is already there. My juice is mixed up with a lot of stuff. Oh my god, I want some food. Mukama, how do you when did you start saying Mukama? Just know I can't hear you. I'm talking to myself. Don't you worry, please. I'm hungry now. You can eat without me. No, Helena, you can try to eat with me, darling. Nachi ogamba chimukwano nachi ene mmere gyolina okubeera okulya nga toteekako miceere, toteekako biki byonna byonna n'osooka n'okikola for almost 10 days, for almost 9 days, for almost 21 days ng'olya strictly like that, nga tolya bintu simple carbohydrates byonna carbohydrates n'ozikendeeza oba okitegeera, no amping up your protein, moderate protein and everything else. Your plate is right here, darling. Tofaayo naye enkoko n'ogibakinganga nfo ky'okulowooza nti olina giteeka mu butto n'ogikola biki and everything else, oba okitegeera. Naye kati nze ng'omuntu nga nze, I'm a very petite woman. Sirya nnyo, ndya only one piece. One piece is just enough with all this, and it will make me full. You know what I mean? One piece is just enough. I cut it up like this, and then I put on everything else. Wash together everything else. Nobiteekako byonna ezembuto zemubeera nti lwaki obeera n'olubuto and everything else kubanga sometimes emmere gye mulya and everything else ate nga mukola exercises you are not working out okitegeera ne mudda ne mulaba TV ne mudda ku Facebook and everything else nayinza okuba nga olaba oli ku Facebook nga bw'obakinga yo chicken. Let me test this chicken to see how oba n'omunyo gwanoze okiraba the chicken is right here emaze okugetinga all giraboti. Then the lettuce, no yongerako lettuce, no tekamo. I wish I had my daughter at home. Into tekamo avocado no chitegera no tekako avocado no bulungi no mongera muko wali bomalo mongera muko and over and so this other thing my thing wash together. Then no nyone juices so this is only 1 meal a day. So okulia you can a meal jog say. Then normal okulia after 6-7 o'clock depending on your what bichi your kola or something like that. But obubanga ogenda kwebaka ogenda kusula waka ogenda kola chichi yola smell bobo ogenda kukola yola smell should be 7 p.m. todamu kulia that business of eating left right center baby bakola chi biba gano kujako weight over the weight the last 2-3 years you know oshitegera over the last 2-3 years kato ino kuchusamu engeri gyolyamu engeri gyoshoppingamu oba okitegeera fruit zolya tomala galya buli fruit and everything else ezimu fruit zijjudde fructose yenna oba okitegeera all the sugars from what from the fruit ezo olina ofuna fruits nga ziri low in sugars and everything else olina okubeera ne system oba okitegeera nogamba kamala okutestinga chicken yo ndawo oba ewooma etya munansonyi okukosa this big fork okeba it will just a little bit of salt, but it can actually work. Then not tomatoes, not take tomatoes in, not take some onions, not take so many other things. Only full. You know? Now yeah, to young portions zimataringa. I eat like this because it makes me full. It makes me less hungry. And you can do this 2-3 days a week. Then no matter what you no give fish, no you enough water, no you mazaga wera ko ojakula bango kendera. Kasto no give these things like for 20 days. Ojakula bango lubuto lukendera. Nga carbohydrates ozikendeze other sugars. Ngo bikendeze byonna. This is one of my best videos. Asigenda jireka you are such. I wish you not instead of call videos in the name is mbanja inspiring omuntu omu achusemu not oyinza okulya spinach nga aliyeka. You can eat spinach nga spinach no take more all the other your ranch, your mayo, your everything watch together. So chicken and chojirama do the bakings watch bake most of your stuff. Kasitoteka ko bulungi chi kasito ogira bulungi your marinade and everything else. Then no manuska ko mu freezer for almost 4 hours or while you're doing something for a couple of hours and everything else. Byonna ne binyikira bulungi. Then no jigira bot no kolachi no jiteka under 350 degrees at least for an hour or something like that. Ne browning bulungi. We're all set. Then in no baking a chicken and no baking a fish. Luli no baking turkey. Luli no baking a chichi. Nana bagenda kunsombowa as such. Katika malo feeding abana. Tujja kudamu twogere mbere njagala bawako idea. So bumala kulya boti then otodamu kulya. You only okay. Then later nokula chibo boy gado kulya just a little bit of sugar no lyoka 1 cookie one no lyoka piece katono nnyo ne avoid eating those sugars later in the evening or later in the evening kubanga tebijja kutandika okulisa nnyo enonywa ne chai oba coffee oba herbal teas and everything else, you know. So I'm gonna cutting up these so kamala okufeeding abana. We'll catch up soon. Kale mubere bulungi. The chickies are just gonna have chicken and their dressings and everything else, you know. This is also good enough for them. We have to eat a lot of no, you can just have fish on its own, you can just have chicken on its own, you know. That's what happens. so emmere kanjirenge kyayo kya bulungi then marina okufeedinga bana you know. That's what happens. Then you need juices and juices. This is one of the best juices. The juice is with the pomegranate or pineapple, a slice of pineapple. It has some cucumber slices, carrot slices, parsley. Juice of lababuyo, but it's very less. It's less than it should be almost a full glass, and I'm gonna make sure it's a full glass. So remember, so kugira mugwenti, banya nefuna energy, enough energy. Nefuna enough energy. So after 2-3 hours, mas well get working out. Kubanga, you want energy. You know, the food that you eat should be able to be nutritious, gives you energy, and doesn't drain you. Nito olia ate na longo. Thank you so much. Chaka kuberanti olia ate no beranti o feeling drained o yagala genda kwebaka. Buli bolyanga emerenga owulira o yagala genda kwebaka. Something is not right. You don't know kubanga ono kwetereza ono kuwulira nti bomala okulya you feeling energetic and everything else. So chovola banti most times bwe twalyange emmere eyo nga bwe tumala okulya nga tukolaki nga CK nga abana nabo bugira nga twakolaki twagala genda kwebaka olaba nti omaze okulya nga olaba nti oli more tired tofuna maanyi toyina kiki. Then oboy no figuring out chechigenda maso wano as such. Oboy no okuchusamu emmere, you know. But I like to share these things to inspire you and for you to start somewhere. Engage shopping. Why do you have to be screaming? Why do you have to be screaming? Okay, stop. You know. So oboy no kubera engeri gy'okyusamu engeri gy'olyamu gy'oshoppingamu and you know to get to gamba nti abaana they can eat anything they want and everything else and bichi nina abaana ngenda kubikyusa ebintu byabe completely babeere nti it's never a diet, it's a lifestyle kitegeeza nti bwe buno obulamu bwo bwogenda okubeera ng'olyamuko. If I've been doing the juices for the last 3 years, it's part of my lifestyle. Nti this is what gives me the energy, this is giving me the mental clarity, this is what promotes optimum health when it comes to me. This is ninokulo kuchilowoozaako and I don't sibilowoozaako nnyo. I just ninokumanya nti ninokubeera nti ndya bulungi. It's very good for me nti I get so overwhelmed, it's so challenging between the work and the kids and everything else. So mbani nokubeera nti ndya emmere ete making akubeera hyper, making akubeera off, making nti ndya emmere keeping my sugars and everything else stable. Wakitegeera nga tofuna sugar spikes whether too too high, too low, too much. Ekintu kiri just balance. That's why you need the mental clarity too. You know, nga oyina mental clarity eyo nga toli foggy, toli you know, ngoli much more alert. Kubanga being a mother, being a career woman, doing other side hustles, doing everything else. Oba weta gakubeera nti olya bulungi. You know, once you get your food, nzikasito obeera nti ofunye emmere yo, then ogenda kubeera nga oli happy kabeere ng'ogenda kulya ku shift. So most times when I'm going to do a shift, especially like a 16-hour shift,
I'm it out.
All right, I'll see you later. Why did you have to choose this time when I'm trying to do a video? I'll see you guys. All right. I'll see you later.
Let's use our pretend.
You know what I mean? So when we're going to call a 16-hour shift, listen very carefully. If you work long hours, 16-hour shifts, I'll like with 16-hour shifts at around. Do what you have to do, please. 16 when I'm going to do a 16-hour shift or something like that, 16 hours. Ate kubera nti mulya buli sawa every single time, like olya buli sawa. Try to eat at least every 5 hours, every 4 hours. Ngato snacking. When you go on to choose a lifestyle, or no kubera nti tolya buli sawa, unless of course or in other issues nti doctor wo musawo ya recommending to no kubera nti olya buli sawa. Ushitega chengamba na yo inokubeera nti okendeza okulya every single time. So when on a 16-hour shift, it's very noisy here, I'm so sorry about that. On a 16-hour shift, like I'm going to work like a 3 to 11 or until morning, or from morning to until 11 p.m. or midnight or 1 a.m. I'll have an oatmeal early in the morning or something like that. and then it will take me for almost 6-7 hours, and then later bwemba ngenda kuva waka, I eat my meal and then work with the meal that I had, and then sidamu kulya bwemba nina kinina okulya, maybe a fruit or a yogurt or something like that. Ninga sibera nti nziramu nendya heavy meal kyovala nti I'm able to maintain my weight. I'm able nti the picture how I looked last summer is how I look today, how I looked a few months ago. If I show you my picture in the next coming couple months, I have no control over that, but I know nchirowozaako buli kimu tinemba nchitinza oba ndidde pizza oba ndidde chapati oba ndidde roll mandazi or anything like that. Nina okukirowozaako sigenda birya buli kanaku. Atenze selumya, I don't starve myself. When I want to eat a chapati, I'll eat it. If I'm gonna eat it twice a week, I'll eat it. But I'll think about it. I have to ban this off, but I'm not gonna be doing this all the time. So it takes a lot of discipline. Or you know discipline, or you know wozako, or you know only consistent. One week you're eating good, the other week you're not eating good. The olive oil only all over the place. So you have to have the discipline, and then you have to be consistent. Be consistent, unless of course it's the budget or something like that. But most of these meals, they're on low budget. Cauliflower can be expensive, like $3, or broccoli or spinach. Fresh food, it can be expensive, but you have to try and figure out exactly. And you have a lot of resources, you know. November meals under $20 for 3-4 days. You know, that will really help a lot. If you plan and you budget your meals. This chicken, like other kids, they don't really like chicken as such. So with this chicken, if I eat one piece a day, it could last me for a couple of days. Then I put it in the freezer. Or 2 pieces. I don't eat 2 pieces. It's too much for me. 2 pieces between everything else. So just 1 piece is just enough for me. Just 1 piece. You know, it all depends. Chovola banti, owokilinga cravings to be that as much hungry. You know, and that is the goal that you want. All right, guys. Let me give them the attention that they really need. It's the voice for me. What do you mean it's the voice for you? I don't get you. Can in the comment you? Oh, Mukulu Jagwe. Kulaba Maso Ojina. Robert China. Ojako nkube bifaananyi ebyomulembe nga totadde mu filter nga filter si nnyingi nnyo naye chicken is something that bw'obanga osobola okigira kiba kikuyamba, and then you just have to be creative as such. You just have to be creative. And I'm doing this to help out other people. Kubanga zisimanyi bwe mugenda kubeera nti you are still staying overweight and everything else, and for like next coming month, February 4th, we're gonna do a monthly weigh in tulabewa wetuli mukyuseeko oba programs tuziveeko temugenda kukyusa gundi amwino okubeera nti mukyusa 2021 musaleewo ogambe nti omanyi ngenda kukyusa this weight erina okugenda luno olubuto luyina okugenda. I have to work on my belly. Nutrition olina okutandikira ne mutambula ne munywa amazzi and everything else. You know, I love doing this because it's a passion. Once you like to do something and it becomes a passion, it becomes easier. It becomes very, very easier. I love doing this. I'm not showing off. I'm not doing whatever. It's not about the likes. It's not about the likes. It's not about the views and everything else. The people who are interested will always come. They will always try to figure out how can I work on this. It's like I'm a support system. I'm your support system. I'm your support system. So tomorrow, this week, when you plan to do your chicken, do a simple thing. Get some salt, get some lemon, get some herbs and everything else. Put them in a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag. Put everything in there. A little bit of salt, a little bit of everything, and then put everything into the bag. And then then olumala obi marinating bulungi nnyo. What's marinating ekintu mu Luganda? What's marination? marination kumixinga ndowooza ekintu byonna nobimixinga ne biyingira bulungi mu gundi omwo. So the other way is to put in the thing to get the marinade into the stuff, the chicken or the meat or the fish very well. You freeze it at least for a couple of hours, like 4 hours or overnight or something like that. And then the following day you remove it, you thaw it on the counter, and then bake it. Bake. Period. We catch up, guys. Love you.